Within the intricate life, where does the invisible thread of karma weave its subtle patterns? In Buddhism, karma is not just a concept. It's a profound truth about the universe, asserting that every action, every thought, has the potential to shape our destiny. This introduction guides you into the heart of karma, unraveling the most important principle of cause and effect that governs our existence. Karma, in its essence, is the silent witness to our lives, recording each thought, each action with unfaltering precision. It is the force generated by our deeds and intentions, the architect crafting the blueprint of our destinies. Imagine a river, constantly flowing, reshaped by every stone it encounters, every turn it takes. Similarly, karma molds the landscape of our existence, its currents influenced by the pebbles of our choices and the boulders of our deeds. Unlike the rigid laws of the physical world, the nature of karma is dynamic and transformable. It does not decree a fixed fate, but presents a path whose direction we influence with every step. This fluidity offers a wellspring of hope. It signifies that no matter where we find ourselves, the possibility of change, of betterment, is always within reach. Every moment presents an opportunity to alter the course of our karma, to sow new seeds that will bear the fruit of future blessings, or to uproot the weeds of past misdeeds. The impact of karma on life's outcomes and future events is both profound and comprehensive. It is the echo of our actions and thoughts, resonating through the corridors of time, influencing not just the immediate, but the distant, not just the personal, but the universal. Your acts of kindness, your moments of anger, your whispers of love, all reverberate through the fabric of existence, shaping your world and the world beyond your immediate perception. Consider the karma generated by a simple act of generosity. Not only does it bring joy to the recipient, but it also nurtures a spirit of giving within the community, inspiring a chain reaction of kindness. Similarly, a harsh word spoken in anger can sow discord, its ripples felt long after the moment has passed. Thus, karma is not merely a personal affair, it is a cosmic principle, connecting us to the larger web of life, reminding us that we are part of a greater whole, participants in a grand, interconnected dance. Respecting the essential karmic principle of not taking on others' karma stands as a fundamental guideline. The tale of Atlas, condemned to eternally bear the weight of the heavens on his shoulders, underscores the pointlessness and endless burden of trying to carry the karmic load of others. In the age when gods and titans clashed over the dominion of the cosmos, Atlas, a titan of formidable strength and endurance, stood tall among his brethren. The titans, ancient beings of immense power, sought to overthrow the reigning Olympian gods, igniting a celestial war that shook the foundations of the universe. Atlas, renowned for his strategic acumen and physical prowess, played a pivotal role in the Titans' campaign. However, despite their might and determination, the Titans were defeated, and the victorious Olympian gods, led by Zeus, deliberated over the fates of the vanquished. For Atlas, Zeus reserved a unique punishment, a task that was not a consequence of his own actions, but rather a burden imposed by the victors. Zeus condemned Atlas to hold up the sky, separating it from the earth for eternity. This decree was not just a test of Atlas's strength, it was a symbolic gesture, ensuring that Atlas would forever bear the weight of the heavens, a burden not of his making, representing the consequences of a war initiated by others. This eternal task placed upon Atlas's shoulders illustrates the profound toll of carrying burdens that are not one's own. As Atlas stands, steadfast and unyielding, supporting the sky, he embodies the essence of endurance against an overwhelming burden imposed by the actions and decisions of others. Through the ages, the image of Atlas, a solitary figure bearing the heavens, serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of discerning our responsibilities. It teaches us the value of understanding our limits and the significance of carrying only those burdens that are ours to bear. Taking on the karmic debts or responsibilities of others can lead to an endless struggle, much like Atlas's ceaseless task, where the weight of external burdens can prevent us from fulfilling our true destinies. Thus, the story of Atlas not only captures the imagination with its portrayal of divine punishment and eternal endurance, but also imparts a timeless lesson on the wisdom of navigating one's karmic journey with careful consideration of what burdens to carry and what to lay down. In the vast web of existence, all beings are interconnected, each thread contributing to the integrity of the whole. Yet, despite this interconnectedness, the karma of each individual remains distinctly their own, a reflection of personal actions, decisions, and intentions. The attempt to shoulder someone else's karma disrupts this delicate balance, leading to a distortion of our spiritual journey and well-being. It is akin to altering the course of a river. What was meant to flow in one direction is unnaturally diverted, causing unforeseen consequences and turmoil. The risks of blurring boundaries and assuming responsibility for others' karma are manifold. It not only hampers the spiritual progress of the one whose burden we attempt to bear, but also stunts our own growth. Every soul is on a unique path of evolution, learning lessons tailored to its own development. Interfering in this process by taking on another's karma is like altering the script of a play. The narrative becomes disjointed, and the lessons lose their significance. Consider a professional who, in a well-intentioned effort to help, continually covers for a colleague's mistakes. This act of taking on another's responsibilities, essentially their karma, leads to a cascade of personal stress, diminished job satisfaction, and even resentment. The colleague, shielded from the natural consequences of their actions, is robbed of the opportunity for growth and improvement. Meanwhile, the one who assumes the burden is weighed down by the added stress and the injustice of facing repercussions for actions not their own. This tangible example mirrors the deeper spiritual truth that assuming others' karma distorts the natural order, leading to imbalance and discontent. Engaging with others' karma, therefore, demands discernment and the wisdom to recognize where our responsibility ends and another's begins. It requires understanding the difference between offering support and taking ownership of another's journey. True compassion lies not in rescuing others from their karma, but in empowering them to face and transform it themselves. It is about holding space for growth, offering guidance when asked, but ultimately allowing each soul to navigate its path. Navigating the delicate balance between aiding others and inadvertently assuming their karma requires a deep understanding of the difference between support and entanglement. It's a subtle art, mastering the act of offering a helping hand without attaching ourselves to the outcome or absorbing the energy meant for another. This discernment is crucial, as it defines the line between facilitating growth and hindering our own spiritual journey. Establishing healthy boundaries emerges as the cornerstone in safeguarding our energy and ensuring our spiritual progress remains unimpeded. It's about creating a protective barrier, not from a place of indifference, but from a profound understanding of our limitations and the recognition that each soul must traverse its own path. These boundaries are not walls, but rather filters that allow us to engage empathetically with others, while preserving our core from being overwhelmed by energies that do not serve our highest good. The emphasis on self-care and personal growth stands as a testament to the principle that we can only give from a place of abundance. By nurturing our well-being and focusing on our spiritual development, we inadvertently become beacons of light and change. Our journey becomes a silent testament to the power of transformation, inspiring those around us to embark on their paths of self-discovery and healing. This indirect influence is often more potent than direct intervention, as it empowers others without creating dependency. Consider the scenario of being the perennial mediator in family conflicts. The initial intention might stem from a genuine desire to help, but over time, this role can become a drain on one's energy and detract from personal pursuits and peace. Learning to say no to these requests, not out of selfishness, but from the understanding that constant intervention prevents others from learning to resolve their disputes, reflects a mature application of spiritual wisdom. It is a recognition that stepping back often allows space for growth and resolution that wouldn't occur with our interference. Moreover, saying no when requests overextend our capabilities or detract from our well-being is an act of self-respect. It teaches others to value our energy and contributions while reinforcing our commitment to our spiritual path. It is a declaration that while we are willing to support, we are not willing to hinder our progress or that of others by taking on burdens that are not ours to bear. This boundary setting is a skill, honed through practice and reflection, recognizing that our first responsibility is to our growth and balance. These strategies form the foundation of a harmonious existence, where helping others and advancing on our spiritual journey are not mutually exclusive, but are instead complementary aspects of a life well lived. They underscore the importance of conscious engagement with the world, where our actions are guided by wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of the karmic laws that govern our existence. By adopting these strategies, we not only protect ourselves from the unnecessary assumption of others' karma, but also contribute to a world where each individual is empowered to face their challenges, grow from their experiences, and ultimately fulfill their spiritual destiny. This approach fosters a collective environment of support, growth, and mutual respect, where each soul's journey is honored, and the collective ascent is achieved through individual enlightenment. In life, where every thread intertwines with countless others, the concept of karma emerges not just as a spiritual axiom, but as a practical guide for living a fulfilling life. This ancient principle, deeply embedded in the wisdom traditions of the East, teaches us that every action, thought, and intention has the potential to shape our destiny. At the heart of cultivating good karma lies the art of mindful living, a conscious approach to life that empowers us to create a legacy of positivity and transformation. To refrain from evil and practice good deeds is to understand that our actions ripple through the universe, touching lives and altering courses. It's a recognition that the energy we emit through our deeds becomes the fabric of our future experiences. Whether it's a smile shared with a stranger or a helping hand extended in a moment of need, these acts of kindness are the seeds of a future blossoming with joy and harmony. As we navigate the challenges and triumphs of life, the commitment to cause no harm and to actively contribute to the well-being of others anchors us in a reality where compassion and empathy reign supreme. Developing wisdom, concentration, and morality serves as the foundation upon which we build a life of meaningful impact. Wisdom illuminates the path, helping us discern the transient from the eternal, the trivial from the significant. Concentration grants us the clarity to remain focused on our highest aspirations, undeterred by the distractions that often lead us astray. Morality offers a compass that guides our actions, ensuring they align with our deepest values. Together, these pillars uphold a life where each decision is made with awareness of its karmic implications, fostering a journey rich with purpose and enlightenment. Self-love and self-care are not mere acts of indulgence, but essential practices for cultivating positive karma. When we nurture our body, mind, and spirit, we affirm our worth and prepare ourselves to be vessels of goodness in the world. By honoring our needs and embracing our well-being, we ensure that the energy we bring to our interactions is one of vitality, generosity, and love. This internal harmony enables us to be more present and effective in our endeavors to uplift others, creating a virtuous cycle of positive energy that fuels our journey and inspires those around us. A daily life example that embodies the essence of cultivating good karma through mindful living can be found in the act of volunteer work, or engaging in random acts of kindness without any expectation of return. Imagine dedicating a few hours each week to serve at a local shelter, offering warmth and companionship to those in need, or simply holding the door open for someone with a bright smile. These actions, seemingly small, carry immense power. They not only enrich the lives of others, but also enhance our own, infusing our existence with a sense of connection and purpose. Moreover, they serve as silent invitations for others to join in this dance of kindness, perpetuating a cycle of good karma that weaves a fabric of collective well-being. As we commit to cultivating good karma through mindful living, we walk on a transformative journey. It's a path that leads us beyond the confines of self-interest into a realm of interconnectedness where our highest potential unfolds. Through each act of kindness, each moment of self-reflection, and each choice made from a place of love, we become architects of a reality brimming with joy, peace, and fulfillment. This journey, rooted in the ancient wisdom of karma, invites us to be beacons of light in a world yearning for healing and unity, reminding us that the power to shape a brighter future lies within our hands, hearts, and minds. Yet the beauty of karma lies not in its retributive justice but in its capacity for transformation. Negative karma, the result of past misdeeds or harmful patterns, isn't an indelible stain on our spirit but a challenge to rise above, an invitation to change course. Through deliberate positive actions and intentions, we can transmute the lead of negative karma into the gold of spiritual growth. It's akin to tending a garden overrun with weeds. With care, patience, and persistence, the most neglected plot can be transformed into a haven of beauty and tranquility. Imagine a moment of anger, where instead of lashing out, you choose to pause, breathe, and respond with understanding. This single choice not only averts the creation of negative karma, but actively sows the seeds of compassion and empathy, fostering healing in yourself and others. Similarly, making a conscious effort to contribute positively to your community, whether through volunteer work, environmental conservation, or simply spreading kindness, actively dissolves past negative karma, replacing it with a legacy of love and service. The journey of transforming karma is not a solitary endeavor, but a collective voyage. As we uplift ourselves, we lift those around us, creating a virtuous cycle that elevates humanity. This path requires courage, for it demands that we confront our shadows, acknowledge our mistakes, and embrace the possibility of change. Yet the rewards are immeasurable, for in mastering our karma, we unlock the doors to spiritual liberation, finding peace, joy, and fulfillment in the knowledge that we are the architects of our destiny. Thus, the responsibility of shaping our karma is both a profound burden and a magnificent gift. It invites us to live with intention, to choose wisely, and to act from a place of love and compassion. In doing so, we not only create a better world, but also embark on the ultimate adventure, the quest for self-realization and enlightenment, where each step taken in awareness brings us closer to understanding the true essence of our being and the interconnectedness of all life. Throughout our exploration, we've underscored the critical importance of maintaining personal boundaries, especially concerning the karma of others. Like Atlas enduring the heavens, our journey has illuminated the potential consequences of overstepping these bounds, how taking on burdens not meant for us can lead to an endless cycle of struggle and hinder our spiritual progress. By embracing virtuous living and mindfulness, we lay the foundation for a life rich in harmony, growth, and fulfillment. As you move forward, I encourage you to cultivate your good karma with intention, recognizing that true balance lies in offering support to others without losing sight of your own spiritual journey. Let your actions be guided by compassion and wisdom, and may your path be illuminated by the light of self-awareness and kindness. Share your journey, inspire with your stories of growth and transformation, and together, let's create a positive karma that uplifts not only ourselves, but the world around us.